offering our collective pranams at Bhagawan's Lotus feet, respected elders, and my dear brothers and sisters, loving Sairam to one and all. As a part of 169 Samarpan in Brindavan, we have with us today Brother Dr. P. Sujith Kumar with us. Dr. Sujith Kumar hails from the city of Calicut, Kerala, and he completed his entire schooling there. He studied from his 8th and 12th standard in Sri Sathya Sai Vidyapeeth, Srisailam, Calicut, Kerala. And this school has a tradition in which every Onam they come to Bhagawan's presence and celebrate Onam festival with Swami. And it was during that occasion that Dr. Sujith Kumar had a close interaction with Swami in the year 1997 when he was in his 12th standard. And since then, he always aspired to be Swami's student, and he subsequently joined the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning for his BSc and MSc program in the year 1998. He completed his BSc in the year 2001 and his MSc in Bioscience in the year 2003. He has been blessed with various opportunities with Swami. He has been part of the Bhajan group. He has been part of the convocation dramas. It was in the year 2000. During the summer course in Brindavan, he had a sore throat, and in which Swami observed for a few days, and then Swami materialized a tablet and gave it to him, and subsequently he was cured of his sore throat. In the year 1998, when he was part of the convocation drama Dharmo Rakshate Rakshitaha, and he has been blessed to be part of the Burakatha program in that convocation drama, and perhaps he is the first batch of Burakatha to be taken part in the convocation drama. He has taken part in Stotram chanting. He has taken part and he anchored the first Bhajan Antakshari, which was held in the year 2003 in the Sri Sathya Sai Senior Boys Hostel, Prasanthi Nilayam. And Swami gave him a lot of opportunities. Swami, he has been part of Kodaikanal visit, and Swami blessed him in the year 2007 to join the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning as a teaching assistant in the Department of Bioscience. And since then, he has been teaching as an assistant professor in the Department of Bioscience. He completed his PhD in the year 2017. And since then, he is part of the university. So without wasting much of your time, I request Dr. Sujith Kumar to come and speak to us. Sai Ram.
Not be there. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आन शृण्वन्नोदिभिः सेदसादनं प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः Saraswatyai Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Sri Sai Deva Sai Pitar Mata Sai Deen Dayala Data Sai Sai Pitar Mata Sai Sai Guru Sai Sakha Sahodar Sai Sathya Shiva Sai Sundar Veda Upanishad Gita Sai Deen Dayala Data Sai Sai Pitar Mata Sai. Humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagawan. Esteemed elders and my dear brothers and sisters, Sairam to one and all present here. At the very outset, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Brindavan Samarpan team for granting me this sacred opportunity to share a few glimpses from the divine journey that I and my family have had with our beloved Lord. Truly speaking, it is a rare blessing to be born as a human, and even more so to have been born in the time when the Avatar walked on this very earth. Not only born, but also to have opportunity to speak, to touch the divine Lord itself is a very rare blessing. The word Samarpan, as you all know, means offering. Over the years, this initiative has allowed us to remember Him, speak about Him, and most importantly, relive His glory. And for me, preparing for this talk, has been a beautiful sadhana, a spiritual exercise that brought back so many treasured memories of this divine presence in my life. As Sri Ram introduced, got an opportunity to be Bhagawan's student, but never studied in this campus, in Brindavan campus. I was always in Prasanthi Nilayam campus. But it doesn't matter. Once given an opportunity, once blessed as a student, you remain as a student of Bhagawan forever. But standing in this beautiful edifice of Sai RAMESH Hall, lot of memories, yes, I can tell you, lots of memories flood across my mind. This beautiful place. Over the next few minutes, I will take you through my journey with my beloved Lord. Every journey has a beginning. And for me, it all started through the unwavering devotion of my mother. Yes, many who are seated over here, you would have had some experience. Bhagawan himself knows that when to pick you up. He gives that experience. He is the one who gives, who bestows, and he knows the right time. And for me, it was through my mother. And not only for me, like many of us, it is either through mother or father, parents. So let me take you back in the 60s. That was the time when my mother came to know about Swami. We never had, at least before I was born, we never had Swami's photo. We came to know about Swami, actually my mother came to know about Swami from our neighbors. So they would often visit Prasanthi Nilayam, and before even coming to Prasanthi Nilayam, they would ask my mother, would you like to come to Puttaparthi? There is a place on this earth in Andhra Pradesh called Puttaparthi. Would you like to come along with us? You can see God. My mother was wondering, she was in Kerala, and where is Andhra Pradesh? She would often tell them, see, I have not even got out of my own birthplace. Where will I come to such a place, so far off place? It is beyond my imagination. Because at that point of time, the situation was like that at home. She was the eldest among the lot, and she had a lot of responsibilities on her shoulder. So going out of that house was never even, like, it was beyond imagination, or it was unthinkable. So it was at that point of time, like, my neighbors used to tell, please come, you can see God walking on earth. You can see him in flesh and blood. Yes, my mother would always, at that point of time, she would always tell, okay, there would be some time if Swami is really God, he will surely call sometime or the other, if not now. So because there were a lot of difficult circumstances, and it was not possible at that point of time for her to come any place outside Kannur, or her birthplace. But deep inside, she believed if Swami is truly God, he will surely call me when the time is right. A turning point came in her life when a friend gifted her a book, and that book was written by Sir John Hislop. And it was actually translated in Malayalam. And she read through the book, and one phrase which caught her attention was, in Malayalam it is Ende Premaswarupan, means my Premaswarupa. That word or that phrase literally caught her attention. And what happened was, she would literally chant that particular phrase, Ende Premaswarupan, 24/7. Only except for just during sleep. Other than that, like 24/7, she used to chant this particular, it became a mantra for her. Nende Prema Swarupan, Nende Prema Swarupan. So continuously she used to chant. So it was in the early 80s, she came to know about Swami's school. There was Swami's school, which Swami built in 1970s. And that was exactly the Sri Sathya Sai Vidyapeeth Srisailam. And that also she came to know from her neighbors. They told, like, why don't you put your children in Srisailam? It's a very good school. Swami only inaugurated that school in 70s. So it is a residential setup. So your children have to be there, like in the residential setup. You wouldn't be able to see. That really excited her. And my brother, elder brother, applied and he got a chance to study right from first standard till the 12th. He studied. I joined a bit later, around 84, 85. That was the time I joined first standard. But unfortunately, due to homesickness, I was the youngest among the lot, so I couldn't kind of continue to study in Srisailam. I was there for a few months, then I came out. But my brother, he continued till 12th. I moved out, then my father was working in the Middle East, so went over to Middle East. I spent some time till 7th class in Middle East and then came back to India. But all this time, we often used to hear about Bhagawan, but never got an opportunity to come to Prasanthi Nilayam and see Swami in flesh and blood. Then came the year 1986. And this year is always, it will be kind of, etched in my mother's memory. She had a lot of health issues. Over the past, say, few years, she had a lot of difficulties. She underwent a lot of allergic problems. So a lot of overwhelming difficulties in her life. That was a very bad phase in her life, 85 to, close to 85 to 90s that time. So it was in 1986. So as she was undergoing a lot of health issues, so she was not able to continue. She was not interested in living as such. It went to that extent. So we were actually, I told you, like few months I was there in Srisailam. My brother was anyway there. So we were in Srisailam and she was in Kannur at home. So she anyway thought, I'm not able to kind of continue with my life, a lot of difficulties. I would like to end my life. Anyway, my children are safe in Srisailam in Swami's hands. Somebody or the other will take care. So she didn't want to continue to live. It was that very bad situation in her life. So one night, with a heavy heart, decided to end her life. She wanted to just jump into our well. Actually, if you see that well, it's so deep. Even now when I go home and see that well, I myself get so scared. I don't know how my mother decided to jump into that well. It's so deep. But she decided and she wanted to just give away her life. So everything was planned. It was somewhere late night when everybody was sleeping. She thought she would just jump into the well and end her life. So she was about to get up. It was late night. She was about to get up, there was a strong beam of light which hit her face. She thought, who at this point of time is kind of putting a strong beam of light on my face? And she couldn't open her eyes. It was very difficult. It was so strong. Somehow she tried to open her eyes, and what she saw was something which even now when she describes, tears well up in her eyes. It was Bhagawan. Many of us would have seen the rising sun. especially early in the morning, around 6:15, 6:30. So beautiful to see, right? And just imagine Swami's face right in the center of that beautiful sunrise. And that was exactly what she saw. Here was my mother about to give up her life, and she just saw, till then she has been seeing Swami only on photographs. And here was Bhagawan, who appeared in my mother's, it was not a dream. She could hardly open her eyes, and when she opened, what she saw was Bhagawan smiling at her so blissfully and so beautiful it was. It went on for few minutes. After that she slept, and next day morning, it was so enthralling experience for her, so blissful, that she immediately told her friend who gifted her that book, that John Hislop Sir's book. I got this kind of experience, and when that friend heard about this experience, she was literally, she was in tears. She told, her friend told, she has been devotee for so many years, but never ever had this kind of experience having seen Swami. She kind of told my mother, you are very lucky, you should go to Puttaparthi. Had Swami not come at that point of time, my mother wouldn't have been there. So I'm ever grateful to Bhagawan for this wonderful experience that he had given to my mother. So today, if she's alive, it's purely because of Bhagawan alone. So after that vision, it completely transformed her. No thought of suicide attempt or any such thoughts after that. It was always that she desperately wanted to see Bhagawan in flesh and blood. That was the only thought. It was a blissful journey after that experience. Swami would often appear in her dreams. He would take my mother to a different world altogether. They would travel together. Swami would always take her. At that point of time, we used to have non-vegetarian food. But the interesting part was, when she would cook non-veg, she would get agarbatti smell, incense sticks or flowers. So she would get all that kind of smell. So that was a different experience altogether after that vision which my mother had. Basically, Bhagawan had entered her life fully, and she never looked back. So it was in the 90s later. So as I told, I did my education in the Middle East till 7th. Then we came back to India. So my brother was already there in Srisailam. So I joined Srisailam in my 8th class. So I was quite grown up, and there was no homesickness or at that point of time. So joined the school in my 8th. So as he introduced, at that point of time, it was Swami's school. So obviously every Onam festival, students would come to Prasanthi Nilayam. And that was one occasion where we would, literally every year, we would come to Prasanthi Nilayam. Years rolled by, reached my 12th. The final year passing out students obviously get a chance to make a card for Swami, and we would present it to Swami during the Onam festival. So being a 12th standard student, outgoing batch, final year students, so all of us, like few of us sat together, made a beautiful card for Swami and traveled all the way from Kerala to Prasanthi Nilayam. And that was the first time, I remember even now, getting close darshan of Bhagawan, because being outgoing students, we were seated in the front line, near the Krishna statue, near the Jain side, if you remember, near the Krishna statue, and that was the place where we were given place, the Srisailam students, and few of us who made the card, we were seated in the front, so I was also part of it. So we were all excited, coming to Prasanthi Nilayam, making a card for Swami. So Swami would come and see the card, speak to us. So all these thoughts were going on in our mind. So we were all excited, elated for that moment when Bhagawan would come and talk to us. So we sat for darshan. Swami in his beautiful way came out from the Purnachandra auditorium. As expected, like as I told, we were having a lot of expectation. Swami came, Swami was nearing to our area. We slowly knelt down, showing the card. But unfortunately, at that point of time, Swami just neglected us. He just didn't look at that side at all. He just went away, just neglecting all of us. We were like shattered. We were taken aback. We never expected this to happen, because as Swami says, like never expect so much. You do your best and leave rest to God. We did make a card, but thoughts of Swami coming and interacting, all these thoughts were going on. And finally when Swami didn't come near us, that literally put us down. So darshan got over. We were expecting that Swami would come again, sat through, bhajans got over. Swami finished. After bhajans, he glided through and went back to Purnachandra auditorium. We were all in tears. Our class teacher at that point of time, he literally, I still remember, ever grateful to my teacher, he told, nothing to worry, see, we have not lost anything. We have just finished one darshan. We'll be here for few more, at least 2-3 days. What we would do is, we would go to Swami's birthplace. As you all know, there is a Shiva statue over there. We would go around, circumambulate Swami's birthplace 108 times, chanting Bhagawan's name, praying fervently, and let's see what happens. Fine, we were all in tears at that point of time. We heard what Sir told, and we went, after the morning session, we went to Shivalayam. We went around Swami's birthplace 108 times. All of us were literally like praying so hard that Swami should shower his grace, talk to us, interact with us. We went around Swami's Shiva temple, that Shiva statue, 108 times, and went back, took some rest, and then waited for the evening darshan. Again sat in front with the card. This time we didn't expect anything, because already we have learned that lesson in the morning, so we didn't expect anything. We just prayed sincerely that if you come and interact with us, we are happy. If not, still we have to continue to be happy. We sat through. Believe it or not, on that particular evening, Swami came straight to us. He didn't even pick up one letter from any devotee. He came straight to us, and what Swami told was, I am very, very happy. I have heard your prayers. We were speechless. We were speechless, dumbfounded. Like, we couldn't expect anything more than this. Swami told, I am very, very happy. I have heard your prayers. that showed that if you pray sincerely to Bhagawan, wherever you are, it doesn't matter for Bhagawan, because he is present everywhere. Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan. He is there in the smallest of the smallest, bigger than the biggest. He is present everywhere, wherever you are. That's what Swami would often tell the students, outgoing batch. It doesn't matter whether you're in Parthi or anywhere in this world, but always remember that Swami is there with you. Intane, Jantane, Ventane, Swami would often repeatedly tell, he is there below you, above you, around you, within you. So that one incident literally brought in a lot of, devotion to Bhagawan, because with so much of heart we prayed and Swami answered our prayers. So after my 12th, I desperately wanted to join Swami's institute. My brother, after my 12th, he too had applied Bhagawan's college, but he didn't get through two times. Only the third time he got admission in Swami's college. He too joined Prasanthi Nilayam campus. I after my 12th standard, expecting again a lot of expectation that Swami would select, but unfortunately, it was in 97 Jan, I collected the application form. At that point of time, we had this hard copy we need to fill in and then submit in the office. Not like online system of late what you see in the university setup. We had to purchase the application form, fill in and then submit. So what I thought was, okay, we'll purchase and get it blessed from Swami. So that was 97 Jan, if I remember. I sat in the darshan line, and believe it or not, Swami just took the application and went away. What to say? I mean, I was again, nothing could be said. Like, he just took my application form and just walked away. Waited for some time, thought that someone would come and give back the application form. Nothing happened. And when he picked that application form, he told, come and join next year. So that was clear from Swami that you are not going to get this year. But even though Swami took it, I again purchased one more, applied and gave it in the office. But as Swami told, come next year. So that year I didn't get through. So 1 year I had to wait. So that 1 year, literally, I came as a Sevadal. That was a good opportunity. My mother also told, why don't you join and come as a Sevadal, do Seva in Swami's institution. Wherever you get, it doesn't matter. So that 1 year, it was usually in the month of July and Jan. These are the 2 months usually Kerala devotees get to do Seva in Prasanthi Nilayam. So I came the month of July, did Seva. So the first Seva I got was something really unique. It was above the Sai Kulwant hall. What I was supposed to do was shoo away, or these monkeys would come on top and they would disturb. So that was the Seva that I got. I did for a few days, and after that, Chiranjeev Rao sir, the then in charge, he noticed me going up and doing all this Seva. He told, where are you from? So I was kind of conversing with him in English. He told, you speak English, why have they put you in such a place? We will change your Seva. So he kind of put me in Swami's residence. Oh, that was, I was in the seventh heaven. Just imagine, like early morning, doing Seva right in front of Purnachandra Auditorium. As and when Swami opens, and you get to see Swami. And that was in rotation, so one person would get chance to be in front of Purnachandra. And there are like 4 or 5 people, sevadals. So it comes in rotation. So it's 1 week. So I too got that chance. It was a sight for the gods to see. So like early morning when Bhagawan comes out, he opens that door, and when Swami comes out gliding, it was something really mesmerizing. And even now it comes in front of my eyes, how beautiful it was, those beautiful darshan. So next year, 98, again Jan, I applied, took the application form. And this time Swami blessed the application form and told, come and join. And that's how in the year 1998, I got admission into my undergraduate course, BSc Biosciences. So after I joined, my brother was already in first year post-graduation. So often I would see bhajan singers singing in front of Bhagawan. So I had that strong yearning to be a bhajan singer, to sing in front of Bhagawan, to be a Prasanthi Mandir Bhajan group member. So I would often ask my brother how to get into bhajan group, how to go about, what kind of practice do you need to do to get into the bhajan group, what kind of bhajans do we need to select. So he put me in touch with a few bhajan members. There were a lot of seniors at that point of time. So I would often go and sit with them, learn all the nitty-gritties, the nuances, because Prasanthi Mandir Bhajan group, like we have a very unique way of singing. So we need to learn the way how the bhajans are sung in Prasanthi Nilayam, because when we come from other place, we would obviously sing bhajans, but it would be in a different style altogether. But we need to gel with the kind of tune Prasanthi Mandir Bhajan group members sing. So I would go and sit with them, learn all the nuances, nitty-gritties, these curves, how to sing. So Sailesh sir, our bhajan in charge, would often tell, see, you should select different kind of bhajans, slow bhajans, fast, medium. You should have all different kinds of speeds. So I was kind of instructed by all these teachers and my seniors. So, but I was waiting for that day when I would join the Prasanthi Mandir Bhajan group. But my brother would often tell, continue to practice. That only will make you a better singer. You should not stop practicing. So I would often, whenever time permits, I used to go and practice. So it was one such day. It was during the winter vacation. I still remember in 98, many of the students had left for their hometown, but I stayed back in Prasanthi Nilayam. Few of us stayed back. One such day, Swami asked the warden, are students staying back in the hostel? Have they not gone to their hometown? Then warden told, few boys have stayed back, Swami. Oh, is it? Then Swami told, call them to Purnachandra. I will talk to them. You can even call few faculty members. So, few faculty members who have stayed back in the hostel, and also the students who stayed back in the hostel were called to Purnachandra. So that session, we used to have something called the Purnachandra session. So that used to happen on Sundays. So on one such wonderful day, Swami told the warden to call the students. So that time, Bhajan in charge, Sailesh sir told, see, since Swami has called for Purnachandra session, he would expect some songs, some small program, we don't know. But it's always good to be ready with few songs. Anyway, there was few like me, there were other students who were like prospective mandir singers. We were wanting to get into Bhajan group. So we selected few songs and we were ready. myself and two, three, there were also instrumentalists. We wanted to get into Bhajan group and few singers, and I was also part of it. So sir told, we selected few songs, sir liked it also, and sir, we were kind of ready with the song. So we went to Purnachandra's hall, inside Purnachandra. There were only very few because it's winter vacation, many boys had gone home. Swami came and asked Warden, is there any program? Have the students prepared any program? Then Warden told, yes, Swami, they have prepared, few of them have prepared few songs. Okay, chalu. Let them start singing. I will go around and speak to students, give them prasadam. So Warden sir indicated us, so Sally sir told me to sing. So the song which I selected was Shankara Nada Sharira. Many of you would have heard this particular song. It goes this way. Shankara Nada Sharira Para Veda Vihara Hara Jiveshwara Shankara Nada Sharira Para Veda Vihara Hara Jiveshwara Shankara Pranamuni Vani Pranamini Dhani Ganame Pranamani Mauna Vichakshana Raga Vilakshana Ragame Yogamani చేసిన వాడను నీ వాడను నేనైతే ధిక్కరీంద్రజిత హిమగిరీంద్ర సిద కంధరా నీలకంధరా రుద్రులరుగ నీ రుద్రవీణ నిరనిద్రగానమిది ఆలకించరా నివతరించరా శంకరా నాద శరీరా పరా Veda Vihara Hara Jiveshwara Shankara So this was the song, and as I sang, there is an alap, Shankara. So the moment I started this Shankara, Swami was a bit far. He was distributing, as I told, he was giving away prasadam to students. The moment I started this alap, Swami stopped giving prasadam. Swami came all the way and sat on his chair. He heard the entire song. And immediately after the song, Swami got up and went back again and started giving prasadam. I was so happy, so elated because Bhagawan came all the way and sat to hear what little song I was singing. So even my other brothers, they were also kind of interested, willing to get into Prasanthi Bhajan group. So they also sang their part. And after the session got over, Swami came, Swami was sitting after the prasadam distribution. So we went close to Swami and I told Swami, I would like to, few of us, we would like to sing in Mandir, Prasanthi Bhajan group. We want to be part of Prasanthi Bhajan group. The moment Swami heard this, Swami told, why not? Ee rose padandi. Swami told, sing today itself. Why to wait? You don't need to wait. Sing today itself. That was early, the PC session happened somewhere in the afternoon. So that was, we never expected it to come from Swami's mouth so early, because usually we would kind of, getting into Prasanthi Bhajan group, we have to literally pray to Bhagawan, and we don't know when Swami would grant. Here we just sang few songs for him, and he immediately granted us this golden opportunity. And that's how I got an opportunity to be part of the Prasanthi Bhajan group. And apart from that, Swami looked at me and told, you wanted to do MBBS, is it not? I was again taken aback. Yes, that was really true, because after my 12th, I had that interest to become doctor, because my mother would often tell, see, it's good you do MBBS, become a doctor, and join Swami's hospital. But unfortunately, at that point of time, I couldn't go for MBBS, and Swami pointed out that you wanted to go for MBBS, but you couldn't go. Then Swami told, and what Swami told is still etched in my memory. Swami told, don't worry, I will take care of you. You be here. And it still continues to be. He is continuing to take care of me, being Bhagawan's student and now a faculty member. So then I joined the Prasanthi Bhajan group, and still remember the first bhajan which I sang. It was a Ganesha bhajan. Jaya Jaya Gajanana Gananatha Gauri Nandana He Gananatha Buddhi Pradayaka He Gananatha Siddhi Vinayaka He Gananatha Jaya Gananatha Sai Gananatha Jaya Gananatha Sai Gananatha Jaya Gananatha Sai Gananatha Jaya Gananatha Sai Gananatha. This was the first bhajan sang in front of Bhagawan, and thereafter never looked back. Bhagawan he had been giving me a lot of opportunities. So after getting into bhajan group, usually in the initial few days or few weeks, only when I get a chance to sing in Mandir, I would go inside and sit, because during those days, bhajans used to happen inside Prasanthi Mandir, not outside. It used to happen inside. So whenever there is my chance, I would go inside and sing. All other days, I used to sit outside or behind somewhere. So Swami noticed this particular, whenever during darshan, after darshan, just before bhajans, I would sometimes sit outside. So Swami, he came to a place where I was seated and told, why are you sitting here? I've given you chance to sing. You should sit inside Mandir. So it was a stern message from Bhagawan, and thereafter it was always inside. And a lot of opportunities. Always grateful to Bhagawan for giving such wonderful opportunities. He had given opportunity to sit right in front of if you remember, if you see inside Prasanthi Bhajan hall, there is a tiger's face. So I used to sit right in front of the tiger and push Swami's footstool. Swami had given that opportunity for a long time. So after Arati, Swami would indicate that he's about to get up. So two of us would push Swami's footstool, and after that Swami would get up. So there were a lot of wonderful opportunities like that. One such opportunity I still remember. Usually we would fix bhajans well in advance. That particular day, what happened was Swami unexpectedly came inside bhajan hall. And we had only first few bhajans were fixed. Mine was somewhere around the 7th or 8th. So it was kind of medium fast bhajans. And I had not fixed. And I was sitting, as I already mentioned, I was sitting in front of the tiger. And Swami came and sat on the throne. Because Bhagawan was very particular regarding discipline. When it comes to bhajan groups, there should not be any movement during bhajans, no looking here and there. And here is Bhagawan seated, and I had not fixed my bhajan. What to do? Because it was a phase in my life where I used to kind of sing almost, if not every day, every alternate day, and Swami would see and indicate if I'm not singing. So that particular day, I had not fixed the bhajan, and Swami came and sat. If I remember clearly, it was somewhere around 7th or 8th. 6 bhajans, the 5th bhajan got over, the mic came to me. What do I sing? I have not fixed the bhajan. 6th bhajan over, next was my bhajan. I just sat, nothing can be done because I can't look behind and tell the concerned person, this is what I want to sing. Sailesh sir was playing harmonium. So what he did was, he just played the tune of Punnyanam Pavitranam. Just played the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. He just played that, and I had to catch that particular tune and had to sing. So that was a beautiful moment, which I still remember, because these are few of the wonderful opportunities. Even after that, there were a lot of chances which Bhagavan gave. I still remember we used to put up a program in the institute. That was called the Sama program. So basically, the music boys would put up a program, and the program is all about basics of music. What is a raga? What is tala? What are swaras? How do we practice? So these are some of the basic exercise or practice sessions that we generally do. So this we would give a basic knowledge to all the students. So those who are interested in music would pick up. So this was one such session which we had in our institute. It was during morning prayer. So myself and 2 of my seniors were part of it. So we had spoken about raga, tala, and as I already mentioned, few of the basic exercise, how to practice bhajans. So the session went on very well. Even students liked it so much. Evening when we went for darshan, Swami asked the then registrar, Emo program petanu podunna. Morning students had put up a program in the prayer hall in the institute. Everybody, who are those students? So registrar kind of asked the warden, and immediately the principal, we were called, we were all seated in different places. So all of us came near Swami, and Swami indicated and told, go inside interview room. So that was the first interview session with Bhagawan and few of us who had put up that program. So Swami, after the darshan, Swami came inside the interview room. Swami told, see, I heard your program. You think that I am not there in the institute. I was verily present during your program. I heard the entire program. You spoke about raga, you spoke about tala. But what about my subject? We were like thinking, everything is Swami's subject if you take in that way. He is raga, he is tala, he is everything. He is the bhava priya, he is raga, everything. What is Swami's subject? We were like perplexed. What exactly is Swami asking? Then Swami himself told, bhavam ekkada. There was no bhava. You never spoke about bhava. I am bhava priya, Swami told. So you spoke about raga, tala, that's all good. But without bhava, it's like food without salt, Swami told. So bhava is very important. So even now, whenever we sing bhajans, it always rings in my mind that without bhava, whether you sing in high shruti, it doesn't matter. You sing so beautifully. Unless and until you have that bhava aspect in the bhajans, it doesn't reach Bhagawan. So we should always remember, whenever we sing bhajans, we have to put in that bhava aspect. So Swami told, bhava is very, very important, and you have not spoken about that. So Swami was not there physically present during our program, but Swami pointed out that. So that was one beautiful incident which I still remember, and that was the first interview session which I had with Bhagawan. Talking about my mother's experience. So I told you it was in the late 90s, we had an opportunity to come to Prasanthi Nilayam. We being students of Srisailam, we had opportunity to come during the Onam celebration. So my mother also came as a sevadal. It was in the year 92. So as I mentioned, she had this beautiful experience, Swami coming and saving her life. And it was in 1992, she first got an opportunity to come to Prasanthi Nilayam as a sevadal. So when she came, she was seated for darshan. Just before the seva started, she came for darshan. Swami came straight to where she was seated. And Swami asked, Enna samacharam saukyama velakku vanda? So Swami asked, how are you? Are you fine? Have you come for seva? So that also was a beautiful experience which my mother had, the first kind of interaction which my mother had with Swami. So after that incident, the 86 incident, this was the time when she got an opportunity to come as a sevadal, and that first day when she was seated in Prasanthi Nilayam, Swami came and spoke to her and asked about her welfare. Talking few of other experiences as a Prasanthi Bhajan group. We used to have vocal competition every year, and I had taken part in my first UG, second UG. So both the times, with Bhagawan's grace, I bagged the first prize. So third UG, during the vocal competition, I thought to myself, see, in a way I've got, 2 times I've got the prize. So this time I won't practice at all. I'll just go and sing without practice. Let's see what happens. And believe it or not, I couldn't sing the way I had sung the previous years. And I literally lost the first prize. I think I got third prize. That evening, Swami, during the darshan, he saw me where I was seated. Swami told, ego periginda, practice cheyaleda. I was taken aback, literally. Swami asked, ego, too much of ego. You already got 2 prizes. Anyway, you thought third time also you will bag the prize. Ego, do. Practice chai and then sing for Swami. So that was an ego-breaking experience which I had during my student days. Wonderful. These are some of the beautiful messages Bhagawan inculcated in me. Because whenever we sing for Bhagawan, it should be egoless. It should be with bhava. And these are few of the messages which Bhagawan always reiterated over and over. Talking about this beautiful place, as I already told in the beginning, this is a beautiful edifice, the Sai RAMESH Hall. We used to have summer course during the month of May. It used to happen from May 20th to 30th, 10 days. It was one such summer course. Swami gave the Bhajan group. Swami told, see, you have summer course for 10 days. There would be so many speakers speaking to all the students on a daily basis. There should be one music program at the end of summer course. And that, I think, if I remember, it was the last day of the summer course, 30th. Swami told the Bhajan group, practice chai, get ready with few songs. And those wonderful days, Swami would call few of us. I was also part of it, along with our Bhajan in charge, Sailesh sir. We would go to try. Swami would hear us sing, and he would correct us. See, not this song, this is not so good. Why don't you sing this song? So Swami would correct us. And we are not Telugu speaking students, myself and one more brother of mine. We were non-Telugu students, and Swami would expect us to sing Telugu songs. That was the beautiful part of Bhagawan. We never knew head and tail of Telugu, but Swami would say, select more of Telugu songs. Swami would love Ghantasala songs. There were so many Ghantasala songs. So I still remember day in and day out, I would I would sleep, hear to Ghantasala songs, hear to lot of Ghantasala songs and practice, write in book all the lyrics, and would go to Swami's try and sing it for Swami. So finally, we would, Swami would give us chants on a daily basis. It was, if not daily, at least alternate days, he would call here to the entire program songs. And almost it was on the penultimate day, we were all ready with the songs. The program was supposed to happen the next day. Due to continuous practice, my voice totally got strained. The program was on the next day. The penultimate day, the previous day, I was not in a position to sing. Told Bhagawan, Swami, I'm not in a position to sing. This is what has happened. I have strained my voice. Why do you worry when I am here? That's what Swami told. And immediately, Swami created a tablet. He gave one, created another one and told, these 2 tablets, take now and take the other tablet on the next day, just before the program. I was like, and Swami had even given to one more brother, created a tablet and given. I took, as Swami instructed, I took the tablet at that point of time, 1 tablet, and the next day, actually even before taking the next tablet, I was almost 90% fine. And as Swami instructed, I took the another tablet also, and the whole program went on so well. It was His grace because of that wonderful medicine that He had given, because He didn't want His students to fail. So Swami made sure that the program goes on well, and the entire program went on smoothly. So ever grateful to Bhagawan for giving that medicine. If not, I don't know what would have happened at that point of time. So that was one such incident which happened in this very place, Brindavan. And during one such occasion, Swami called myself and one more brother. And Swami gave 2 big apples. Believe it or not, that was the first time I saw such a big apple. I never in my life had seen so big. Swami told, see, all of you are practicing for summer course, cut into pieces and give to all students. And at that point of time, we were practicing in above the prayer hall, in the Brindavan Institute prayer hall. So Swami gave that 2 big apples, I still remember. So we went back and distributed to, so all were like so mesmerized seeing that beautiful apple, so big. Swami gave, so cut into pieces and gave it to all the participants who were part of the summer course program. And that was the time when Swami gave this beautiful ring. And when Swami created, one was for my another brother, Swami gave him on one day, and Swami looked at me and told, I'll give you next day. So the next day came, we went to try, and Swami, as Swami told, Swami created the ring and put in my right finger, ring finger. But it was not fitting. Then Swami told, see, my ring is perfect, but your finger is not perfect. And that was the beautiful message. So Swami told, my ring is perfect, because obviously he has created this whole world. He is the creator. Obviously it has to be perfect, but we need to be perfect. That's what I could infer from Swami's message. So that was another beautiful incident which happened during my student days. Talking about another beautiful experience in this beautiful stage. We were given a chance to put up a program during the Ishwaramma Day. So a few of us, I was also part of it. So we had prepared the song, and I still remember Swami was seated here. We came line by line, took Swami's Pad Namaskar, and went onto the stage and sang few songs. And during that practice sessions also, Swami had called us inside interview room, literally went through the whole program, corrected us, sing in this way, sing this song, Ishwaramma Day, so many devotees would be coming, you should select such good songs, have Telugu songs. Again, Swami was literally stressing on Telugu songs. So the entire program got over. After the program, Swami came, and on this, over here, Swami created Vibhuti. And we were thinking, whom Swami is going to give this Vibhuti? Because there were few, close to 10 to 12 of us. And what Swami did was, and Swami just looked at us, I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not going to give this Vibhuti to individual person. He created Vibhuti. He just blew to all of us who were seated. I still remember. We were like, all smiles across. Swami blew Vibhuti to all of us. So that's for entire, it's not for individual person. Swami told it's for all. And it was during that program, my parents were also here. My mother, my elder brother, my uncle, and my grandmother. Swami told, see, your mother and your family has come. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to them. Call them, tell them to go to interview room. We were all so happy. It's the first time my mother is getting an interview with Bhagawan. So all of us went inside Trai. So the moment Swami came, I introduced my mother to Bhagawan. And Swami looked at me and told, "You don't need to introduce about your mother. I know about her very well. I am the one who saved her," in that way. Swami didn't tell that. "I am the one who saved, and you are telling me about her. I know about your mother." So, and saying that, Swami created a chain for my mother. Because my mother always would pray to Bhagawan, always there should be some protection. And that was a protection for her. Swami created a chain and a beautiful ring for my uncle. And we had a group photo with Bhagawan. And my mother always wanted to stay in Prasanthi Nilayam, near to Bhagawan. So asked Swami, "Swami, is it possible to get a room inside Prasanthi Nilayam?" Swami told, "Tappakunda," because we were students at that point of time. Swami told, "After their studies, I will surely give you a room." So that's what Swami told at that point of time. So my mother, all were literally very happy at that point of time. Getting an interview with Bhagawan, getting a chain and a ring for my uncle. And my mother was, if I don't know what, her joy knew no bounds at that point of time. And it was during those wonderful days, as I told you, during the Ishwarama day, during those summer course sessions, as I told, like, we would go inside the Trai, Swami would hear us. One such occasion, what happened, it was a very cute moment with Bhagawan. After the session got over, so we were three of us, Selesh sir, myself, and one more brother of mine. So we finished, sang a few songs to Swami. Swami heard them. So the moment we came out of Trai, there is a small bridge which connects to Swami's interview room. We heard a noise. We thought, from where this noise is coming? We looked around. Then we looked up. It was Bhagawan who was on top, and he was indicating, he was just giving some cute expressions, making noise. I still remember those wonderful moments. So those were wonderful days. Swami would literally play with us, give a lot of chances. And one such occasion I still remember. Again, Swami called three of us. We were standing outside the interview room, just the starting of that bridge. So we kept waiting for a long time. And usually Swami calls us, immediately he sees us and he would call us. That particular day, we kept on waiting. It was almost like, say, 20-25 minutes we were standing outside. Then we started thinking, did Swami really call us? Or so thinking that, Sir told, we will just go near the interview room and see what exactly is Swami there physically. Or so we took that courage. We went close to interview room and peeped inside Swami's room. Actually, Swami was combing his hair. So we immediately stood next to the interview room door, and believe it or not, what happened next was something can't imagine. So we waited there. It was just next to the interview room. Swami literally jumped and came in front of us. Oh my God, we were like taken, we were very scared. Swami literally jumped. He jumped in front of us and told, "Are you scared?" We were like, "No, Swami, Dunnapota, come inside," like that. So Swami just patted us. And so these are like few cute moments with Bhagawan. And there were occasions, truly speaking, I have used this mic mainly for singing. As I told you, I was part of the Bhajan group, but not for speaking so much. It's the first time, if I remember, Swami called once during those wonderful days in Prasanthi Nilayam. Swami would come outside and he would just pick up students for speaking. we wouldn't even know. We were just like, we would be sitting for darshan. During one such occasion, Swami came out, spoke to Anil Kumar sir. He just looked at me and told, "Come and speak." Nothing was ready. I mean, as I told, I was never a seasoned speaker, maybe a seasoned singer, because singing for Bhagawan for so many years, but never a speaker. And all of a sudden, Swami tells, "Speak about Tyagaraja." I was kind of nothing. Tyagaraja, yes, I've heard about Tyagaraja, but not read so much to give a speech about Tyagaraja. But I told Swami, Tyagaraja gurinchi em teliyadu. I just know that he is a very good music composer. I'll speak about my experience. Swami told, "Okay, cheppu." So that was the first time I spoke in front of public. And if I remember, after that, it is now speaking in such large gathering. And even after that, even in Tri session, Swami would just pick up and tell, "Speak." So there were occasions, and he had given a lot of indication that, see, it's not just singing, my student should be good in everything. So he would train, not only singing, but even speaking. Talking about another beautiful days with Bhagawan, it was the convocation drama. Few of us, myself and few other brothers, we were three of us. We were non-Telugu speaking, as I already mentioned, and we were selected for the Burrakatha. Burrakatha, as you know, it's mainly Telugu. Lot of, you would have heard over many Burrakatha programs, and lot of Telugu, you need to speak a lot of Telugu, sing in Telugu. And we were three of us who were not even aware of or have knowledge about Telugu, and we three were selected. So after the selection, we were called inside Tri, and Swami looked at us and told, "They are all non-Telugu boys. How can you select non-Telugu boys for Burrakatha?" We just stood. Swami. Then the warden told, "They are all three of them sing, Swami." So the Burrakatha, the center person would sing, and other two would tell stories. So I was given the center position, and other two were on the other side, and they would converse, tell stories. And during those wonderful days, during that practice session, Swami would call us inside Tri. And one such day, I still remember, Swami lifted his robe and told, "Dance Tilsa. You know how to dance. You are selected for Burrakatha. You have to know how to dance." So Swami lifted his robe slightly and showed us few steps. The Nataraja himself showing those beautiful steps. We were taken aback. We didn't know that we deserved so much from Bhagawan. So Swami told, these are the few steps, not very complicated or very complicated steps. It's very simple step, but the Lord himself showed all of us how to dance. And that was one beautiful occasion, incident which I remember. So after as I told, joined the BSc, MSc. In the final year, after the gratitude program, started thinking, what next? It's always like that. After 12th, you will think what to do next. After degree, after post-graduation, you started thinking what next. So same thought arose in my mind also. What next? What after MSc? Never ever wanted to go anywhere outside. My mother had this constant prayer, keep them with you, Swami, always. Even if you don't give anything, any job, let them sing for you. That was her constant prayer. I finished my MSc in 2003. Bhagawan selected me for the Kodai trip. Again, I don't know whether I deserved so much. Went to Kodai. Not many singers were selected at that point of time, only myself and two or three singers. And after my 12th, since I didn't get up for 1 year, I had practiced harmonium, and that really helped in Kodai. So I was the only harmonium player, not that I play so well, little bit, and whatever little practice I did at that point of time for Swami granted me that opportunity in Kodai. And one such day when during the Kodai sessions, I'm usually allergic to this cold. I usually don't get to sing so much, so high. And Swami looked at, after the Bhajan session, Swami asked all the elders, how was the Bhajans? It was so nice. And he just pointed out at me. And see, this boy has sung so high. I was looking, which boy? And Swami pointed out at me and told, this boy, forget about high pitch. I never ever sing so high. I'm always a very middle pitch singer. And Swami praised me so much. See, this boy sang so well, sang so high. Again, pray to Bhagawan. Thank you, Swami, for this wonderful opportunity. Again, Swami, literally over the time, he gave a lot of chance. So after that Kodai trip, waited for nearly 4 years. And finally, in 2007, Swami looked at me inside the Bhajan hall, Prasanthi Nilayam Bhajan hall. Em chestuna ikkada, go outside and work. Swami told, I want to be with you. Swami told, okay, come in the evening. So evening, Swami called myself, Vice Chancellor, and Swami told the Vice Chancellor, give this boy, tell him to join the institute. Actually, I wanted to join the hospital because I was always interested. As I told Swami, he also told me medical. I wanted to join the super specialty hospital. Swami told, no, you join the institute, I will take care of you. So even now, he continues to look after me, being Swami's faculty. I will stop this wonderful session with a song. The song I had sung in front of Swami.
చరణము వీడక సురవరాని స్మరణము మానక నిరంతరం నిలవాలి నా హృదంతరం అలరాలి మురహరాని చరణము వీడక సురవరా నీ స్మరణము మానక నిరంతరం నిలవాలి నా హృదంతరం అలరాలి మహేశ్వర సదాశివ మహేశ్వర సదాశివ కనులున్నదాక నిను గాంచి పలుకున్న వరకు ప్రణుతించే అపూర్వ భాగ్యము అందియుము స్వామి ఇంతకు మించిన దేమి అడుగను సదాశివ మహేశ్వర సదాశివ మహేశ్వర మహేశ్వరా మురహరా నీ చరణము వీడక సురవరా నీ స్మరణము మానక నిరంతరం నిలవాలి నా హృదంతరం అలరాలి మహేశ్వరా సదాశివా మహేశ్వరా సదాశివా మహేశ్వరా సదాశివా. Thanking all the Samarpan team and Bhagawan for this wonderful opportunity for speaking to all of you, for reliving those wonderful moments with Bhagawan. I am ever grateful. Sai Ram.
Thank you, Sujit sir, for sharing your valuable experiences with us. I'm sure each one of us who's seated here will agree with me. It was such an enlightening experiences, and all of us were taken aback to those golden days when Swami used to interact with us and bless us. I have few announcements to make. The prasadam will be served at the exit points today. I request all the devotees who are seated over here to partake Swami's prasadam. I request Dr. Ravi Kumar, Warden, Sathya Sai Senior Boys Hostel, and Dr. Sundareshan, former Director, Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, to felicitate Dr. Sujith Kumar and also present a memento from the Brindavan side. We have been planning this session from past 3 years, 3.5 years, I'll say. This is again summer month, June month, and again, sir, as the most number of experiences Sujit had was in Brindavan itself, in tribe Brindavan itself, and this is how Swami has built it. We planned last August, last October, last December, but Swami planned that it should happen in the summer month. I request Sujit sir to offer Mahamangala Arti to Swami. Sign off.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Sathya Sai Hare Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Pati Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadish Hare Shashivadana Shrikarana Sarva Pranapate Swami Sarva परब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्राशयना ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी ओ साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंदुको मंगल आरती अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्ता न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका